Hello, I'm Jane Dutton in Cape Town. We're here for the ANC's January the 8th statement, which they outline their plans and their aims for the year. They'll be delivering this at a small stadium in Khayelitsha tomorrow. They say in order to bond with their people, those they claim the DA has ignored. But the mayor of Cape Town says that's simply not true. The ANC wanted to host this event at a stadium in the centre of the city, but they were so disorganised, it just didn't happen. The Hawks have arrested 3 suspects believed to be linked to a human trafficking ring. This after 26 men suspected to be Ethiopian nationals were rescued from a house in Sandringham, Johannesburg. Authorities say they received a tip-off from neighbours about suspicious activity and found 11 naked victims. Some were badly injured and were rushed to hospital. The remaining 15 are being interviewed as part of the investigation.
Our preliminary investigation showed that there could have been more people that managed to escape without trace. And should they be people that are hiding in and around the area naked, trying to source clothing, they should contact the police.
The ANC will be hoping for a far better day tomorrow than their birthday celebrations on Wednesday. That's when police arrested Nelson Mandela's grandson and 3 other men and a woman. While they've all been arrested in relation to a vehicle hijacking in Norwood in the early hours of Wednesday, alternative charges may be added.
Upon entering the property, officers recovered the hijacked vehicle and apprehended 5 individuals, 4 males and 1 female. The subsequent search of the premises resulted in the recovery of 1 unlicensed firearm. Preliminary information suggests that the female occupant is renting the property and is acquainted with all 4 male suspects.
All will be appearing in court today. Now, this arrest happened as party stalwarts were celebrating the ANC's 113th birthday anniversary on Robben Island.
This is to remember Madiba and remember the formation of the ANC. Yes. So happy birthday, ANC, that you were formed and you struggled to make us all free.
And then, on the same day, this from MK party leader Jacob Zuma, a letter from Zuma's legal team demanding he be reinstated as an ANC member.
He had an opportunity to send his love letter many days ago. He didn't, but he chose this day. That's how he works. That's how he operates. Mischievous, uncouth, ridiculous old man who basically thrive on disunity for his own self-interest.
Also here in Cape Town, Amir Abrahams' funeral is taking place today. The 5-year-old was killed by a stray bullet while walking with his father on Monday and died in hospital on Wednesday. His body has only just been released. The 3 suspects linked to the murder have made their first court appearance.
We don't want them to come out because we're suffering and they must suffer also. The law must give them the harshest punishment. They must make an example of them.
When the clock strikes midnight on Monday, thousands of matric students will be desperately looking through newspapers to find out their results. That's after the regulator unsuccessfully sought an urgent interdict to bar the department from publishing the 2024 National Senior Certificate results. Chairperson of the Portfolio Committee on Basic Education, Joy Mamela, believes the legal tiff has added to the anxiety already faced by learners. After 20 years of having no water at all or having to drink contaminated water, Hammanskraal residents finally have fresh water today. Many hope the time of paying for clean drinking water from private sellers is behind them. The Tshwane municipality has declared the tap water in some parts of the Pretoria North area safe for human consumption. This is due to the successful installation of Phase 1 of the Magalies Klipdrift water treatment plant. Margaret Machelapu, who now has clean drinking water in her home, says her life is now easier.
We used to struggle a lot. When I wanted to fill up my tank, I used to spend a lot of money buying water.
The president-elect, Donald Trump, has announced that the US, under him, wants to control the Panama Canal and Greenland. European leaders have warned Trump against threatening sovereign borders after he refused to rule out military action to get what he wants. Also, in the US, apocalyptic wildfires have destroyed thousands of homes in California. Today, more fires broke out. Next week's unveiling of the Oscar nominations has been pushed back until 19th of January. Canada's Justin Trudeau has resigned as Prime Minister. That's after nearly a decade in office.
I intend to resign as party leader, as Prime Minister, after the party selects its next leader through a robust, nationwide, competitive process.
And after 2 years of no head of state, Lebanon has a new president, Army Chief Joseph Aoun. The result shows the loss of support for Iranian-backed Hezbollah. And we wish Rod Stewart a very happy birthday. Stewart, who helped British rock conquer the world with a string of mega hits, turns 80 today with no plans to slow down. Stewart dominated pop charts during the 70s and 80s with hits like Do You Think I'm Sexy and Young Turks, notching up more than 250 million record sales worldwide. And that's it from me, Jane Dutton, and the rest of the team. Make sure you watch our live output tomorrow, starting from 11 o'clock of the January the 8th statement in Khayelitsha, Cape Town.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.